There's a C7 with someone's engine package in it, and he only makes it around 10 minutes into a session before his train starts overheating. So we are swapping out the trans pan to a deep trans pan, as well as he has the aftermarket, I think it's LG trans cooler in the factory location in the fender. And we are actually adding his factory trans cooler underneath the car. So get that mocked up, the pan's off. We are swapping it out. And then he will hit the track as soon as the weather clears up some. Here's our new pan from LG. Very nice piece. Put that on, put some fresh fluid in it, and check all the lines and all over, and paint our brackets we made. There, we kept it tucked up as high as possible, and it had like a factory plastic shroud right here. We ended up just making one out of steel just in case he did bottom out. That would take a hit before the cooler would. So we'll wrap this up here in an hour or two and get it back to the customer. Here we got a CTSV. Previously came in for pulley, camshaft, cat deletes, and a cold air intake, and flex fuel. It's a small cam, just a mild setup. So far we have been 1050s in the car, and we just pulled the heads off, going to send them out, get them CNC ported. As well as we are going to port the blower snout in-house and see how many tenths we can knock off here when the season starts. So I'm sure once we get it back together, we will have it on a video in a few weeks and on the dyno to see what kind of power we gain. Here's our 08 Z06 that came in for heads, cam, headers, MSD intake, and I think that's it. It's a trunnion upgrade. We're now just torquing the rockers back down and getting ready to set the MSD back on it and fire this car up in a few hours. Very standard package. We're doing a lot of C6 Z06s, and it runs very well. We got a few different stages of camshafts that we can run to, depending on driving style and your power goals. Just finishing up some port work on this MSD intake, getting ready to reassemble that, getting ready to port the throttle body, and get that back on the blue C6 Z06 right here. Here's another C6Z, just got dropped off. Already has headers on it. It's getting our heads cam set up, and that one will get started on here as soon as this one's done. This one we just swapped the camshaft in it, and we put an A&A T-trim as well as an alky meth kit. Here we're gonna finish the meth, throw the bumper on it, and get it on the dyno. Should be a pretty solid build that makes some good numbers. And this C7Z, we're just going through it. It's pretty much a full bolt-on car, and we were getting ready to throw a nitrous setup on it as well. It started out as just our bolt-on package. It's a manual car. He's been 1030s and 90-degree air, so I mean he's a pretty good driver. So excited to get him back out there with the nitrous and a few other things we're doing to it, and seeing how deep into the nines he goes. 2008 Z06. It came in stock. We ended up installing our Stage 2 CNC heads, our S3.7 camshaft. We ported an MFD intake for him, as well as ported the factory throttle body and a Haltech MF103, along with a trunnion bearing upgrade on the rockers. We still through stock mufflers. Beautiful car. Sounds great. Camshaft is not too large. Still keeps drivability. You can daily drive the car if you wish. Although most of these cars are not daily drivers for sure. We'll just finish up a few pulls on the dyno to dial it in, and we're going to take it out on the street and finish drivability on it. Get some very strong numbers. Great torque. C6 Z with the T-trim on it. We had it in the last video. Customer just had us throw a Racetronics fuel pump in it, and it's got a booster pump on it as well. It's at the limits of that system, but yeah, I don't think he's going to be pushing this car anymore unless he swaps the blower, puts a new complete fuel system on it, and does some other work to it. Here's where we ended up at. 701, 605. Real good numbers. C5, and it's got the RXT clutch. Our camshaft in it. Built trans, built rear. And the T-trim making it around 12 to 13 PSI. This 2008 Z06 has our S3.7 camshaft, our standard stage 1 heads, still running factory exhaust manifolds, factory mufflers. We are still in a factory air box, which I believe is definitely holding us back. No port work was done on the intake. I don't believe the throttle body's ported. It does have a McLeod RXT clutch in it, and it's a pretty mild combo actually, and I'm only a couple pulls in, but we've got her pretty close to being dialed in at wide open. We're making 540, 493. 408 in it a while back. It's back on the dyno.